and welcome back to Veggies by EOS. Today I am going to be showing you what I ordered from Thrive Market, along with if I think Thrive Market is worth the membership, because basically in order to even purchase anything from this website you do need to pay a certain amount of money for a membership each year, kind of similar to Sam's Club, which by the way I do have a video about Sam's Club and if I think their membership is worth the money, so I'll link that down below. But I'm going to start off with what I got and then I'll go ahead and discuss if I think it's actually worth the money or not. Okay, these are the first things I got, and actually my favorite YouTuber Tasha recommended this one, the Parmesan flavor, so I'm super excited to try this one. I also got this Asiago pepper jack cheese flavor as well, so that sounded really good too. Next is something for Kaya. You can see her in this video in the background, but I decided to get her some bully sticks. For what it was, it seemed like a pretty good price, and she hasn't had these in a while because they're kind of expensive, so I got a nice little treat for her. This is something I've never seen in the store before, so I wanted to try it. It was kind of expensive, but basically what it is it's dragon fruit chips. Dehydrated dragon fruit is what I'm guessing. Ingredients is red flesh dragon fruit, so maybe it's not dehydrated, I'm not really sure, but a little expensive, but I've never seen that in the store before, so I want to go ahead and try that. These are something I talk about a lot, or at least in one of my other videos, and these are expensive, but these are like my favorite cookies ever, so I would recommend you trying these. And these didn't used to be in stores, but I'd say about 2 years ago you couldn't find this in like Walmart or something, but nowadays you can find this in Walmart, so you don't necessarily need Thrive Market in order to find these, which I like. Unless you live in an area that like really doesn't have many big stores, then they might not ship this there. I don't know, let me know if you can or can't find these in stores near you, like just a Walmart near you, because I know I just moved to Texas recently and I can find them here, and I moved from Illinois and I could find them there, but I'm sure there are places where you can't find them. And one thing I want to talk about is the price of a few items, so this is one I want to talk about, because I did find 3 of these items, literally the exact items, at Sprouts. Again, you can get this at Walmart. This is both $4.49 at Walmart and from Thrive Market, so same exact price as Walmart. This was actually a little bit more expensive at Sprouts. It's $4.99, so 50 cents more, so not a huge difference, but Thrive is at least cheaper than Sprouts for this item, but the fact that this is the same price at Walmart makes you think that Thrive Market isn't really that good of a deal, because, I mean, it's literally the same exact price at Walmart, so that doesn't make me feel like I found a deal. Next is some coconut flakes. I've been wanting to get these recently to put on top of my acai bowls, and I would say this was a pretty good price for what this is. It was only like $3.50, so overall this is definitely a good deal. This next item was a little bit pricey, but it looked really good. So it says organic grain-free granola, and it's flavor vanilla cinnamon. So vanilla and cinnamon. This just sounded really good to me, so I want to try it. It only has 3 grams of added sugar per serving, which I feel like with a lot of granolas, they have a ton of added sugar per serving, so this one's not that bad. I'll have to see how it tastes though. It looks really good. Also, it's gluten-free and paleo. I'm neither of those things, but in case you are gluten-free, this would be a very good option for you for granola. The next thing actually required you to buy at least 2 of them just to get the pricing, or actually I think in general, I don't think you can order just one. So I did order 2, but I love these, so I was totally fine with ordering 2. I've talked about these in I think more than one of my videos before. These are vegan, so I do believe I talked about these in my vegan video. These actually are very hard to find in the store, and I don't think you can buy them. In Illinois, you for sure cannot buy them in the store. In Texas, I think you can. I didn't see them at Sprouts, but I looked on their website and it says that they do sell these in store near me, so I'm gonna have to find them, but I didn't see them at Sprouts. As of now, Thrive Market is the only place I can get these, or their website. I mean, you can always go to Vegan Rob's website. The problem with that, and I've done this before, the problem with that is you have to buy 8 at a time, which is a lot. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that, but they are very good. Oh, by the way, speaking of their website, they are much cheaper on Thrive Market compared to their website. I don't remember the exact prices from each, but they definitely are for sure cheaper on Thrive Market, so I do like that about them. This next thing is something I did also find at Sprouts, and this is very interesting. Well, so first of all, this looks really good. It's vegan bacon mac and cheese by Daya. I'm excited to try this. The problem is, I'm actually gonna double check the prices so I don't get it wrong. The regular price for both of these is $4.99, both at Thrive Market and at Sprouts. They were both on sale. So what I paid for this from Thrive Market, it was on sale for $4.39. But when I went to Sprouts the other day, I saw the exact same thing and it was on sale for $3.99. So it was actually cheaper at Sprouts. Not by much, but still, it was cheaper at Sprouts, which again is not making me feel like I got a deal. Oh, Kaya's looking for some food. It's not making me feel like I got a deal if it's literally cheaper at the grocery store in my town compared to Thrive Market. So that is another thing. Hi, these are cans of soup. You can't eat this. I will say they package this well, but it's a huge waste. I mean, I'm gonna recycle this stuff, but it was not necessary to wrap that much stuff around cans of soup. Anyway, I did get 2 cans of soup. This was another thing that they required you to buy 2 of, which I love this soup. It's my favorite soup, so I was fine with buying 2 of them. These actually were a bit cheaper from Thrive Market compared to Sprouts, and part of the reason for that might be because you had to buy 2. Obviously, they can make it cheaper for the consumer if you're buying 2. But for the prices of these are $3.49 at Sprouts, and I know I've seen these in Walmart and other places too. I do believe they're usually around $3.49, maybe $3, but something around that. So that is a pretty normal price I've seen for these. But I actually paid $2.69. So almost a whole dollar cheaper. $2.69 for these is really good. I know that's still pretty expensive for a can of soup. It is vegan, so it's vegan chicken noodle soup, and I love these. I would recommend you try them out if you're vegan. I do know they are pretty expensive though. To me, it's still worth it to buy them. This is actually a good thing about Thrive Market. So they do, I don't know if they just did this because it was my first time buying from them, but they did give me a free item. So they just gave me this like as a gift completely for free. And this is usually pretty expensive. So it's organic liquid coconut oil, so you can cook with this. So that is nice that they gave a pretty expensive free gift, because you know some websites have pretty bad free gifts or they're like worth $1. This is actually worth a lot of money, so that is nice. Now, did I need coconut oil? No, but it is a nice gift, so that is one plus to Thrive Market. I'm just not sure if they do that with every order or like your first order only. So that's something that you'd want to find out. The last 2 things I got were crackers, and it looks like these are different brands. And now I'm actually mad because I'm pretty sure I saw this one in Sprouts, but I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. I should have taken a picture. So I know for a fact they sell one of these at Sprouts. I'm pretty sure it's this one because it looks super familiar. And basically they're both pretty similar to Cheez-Its. I do believe they're both vegan. Okay, I checked the ingredients. This one is vegan, this one is not vegan. So that's really the main difference between these 2 things. So this is basically vegan Cheez-Its, and this one, it just says almond flour crackers. I thought that sounded very interesting, so I wanted to try it to see if it tastes any good. So now that I've showed you everything I've gotten, and I talked a little bit about the price compared to Sprouts, overall I would say that this membership is not worth it. The membership fee is $60 a year, so that's kind of similar to a Sam's Club. I forget exactly what they charge, but $60 a year, if you're ordering this all the time, might be worth it to you. But overall, I would just say if you have a Sprouts near you, you can get most of this stuff at Sprouts, and if you don't have a Sprouts near you, there are some of these things that you can only find online, and for those people, it might be worth it, especially if you are vegan. I would say if you're vegan, this is worth it, but if you don't have any dietary restrictions, I honestly wouldn't even bother. The nice thing about Thrive Market is they do give you a 30-day trial, so you can sign up, pay for the membership, complete an order, and then get your money back for the membership. So that's actually what I did. So I completed this order, signed up for the membership, but then I went ahead and canceled it, and I'll be getting my money back for that $60 membership. So I would recommend maybe doing that just to try it out once, and if you really like it, then you can go ahead and continue with it. But just talking about price, I would say $60 is way too high for a membership to Thrive Market. Like I mentioned earlier, I do have a video about Sam's Club. I don't think Sam's Club is worth the membership either. I am in the process of canceling them. The nice thing about Sam's Club, see, all these companies have all these incentives. The nice thing about Sam's Club is once I told them I was going to cancel, they actually gave me 6 more months for free. So I have a Sam's Club membership until October, I think. So as long as I cancel it before October, I'm good. Comparing Thrive Market to Sam's Club, if I had to pick one to pay the yearly membership, I will say I would pick Thrive Market over Sam's Club, if that means anything to you. So Thrive Market is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, my sister's calling me. That is really all I have to say about Thrive Market. Overall, I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you're vegan and you live in an area that doesn't really have grocery stores that sells anything like this, then it might be worth it to you, especially if you split it with someone. I asked my sister if she wanted to split it with me and she said no, but if you split it with like a sibling or something like that, then you'd only be paying $30 a year, and I think for $30 a year it might be worth it. Although again, if you have a Sprouts near you, it's not worth it because some of these are literally cheaper at Sprouts. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if you've ever tried Thrive Market or if you think it would be good for you, like if you are vegan, something along the lines of that. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Kai, can you stop drinking for like 5 minutes?